On April 15th, 1997, Jackie Robinson's number 42 was retired throughout the entirety of MLB. This was in remembrance of Jackie's first game breaking the color barrier on April 15th, 1947. Every stadium in the league has a blue 42 patch in the rafters where the retired numbers are. This marked the first time out of all major American sports leagues in which a number was retired by all teams respectively. To boot, every April 15th since 2004 marks Jackie Robinson Day, in which every player in the league wears the number 42 on their back during a game in support of Robinson and his tremendous bravery and encouragement. His wife, Rachel Robinson, accepted the posthumous Congressional Gold Medal for Jackie in 2005, which is the highest civilian award bestowed by Congress, becoming the second MLB player to receive the award, along with fellow Hall of Famer and philanthropist Roberto Clemente. Not to mention the AL and NL Rookie of the Year awards being named the Jackie Robinson Award, in remembrance of Jackie Robinson's groundbreaking rookie season. Most know Jackie for breaking the color barrier in baseball, but his impact and legacy extend far beyond one historical game. Born January 31st, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia, Jackie moved to Pasadena, California at a young age. He grew up in California surrounded by sports, as both of his older brothers were involved in track. Mac was an accomplished track star and won silver behind Jesse Owens in the 1936 Berlin Olympics, encouraged Jackie to take his athletic career seriously. Jackie attended UCLA and became the school's first athlete to win varsity letters in four sports: track, basketball, football, and baseball. However, baseball was arguably his worst sport, as he had a batting average of only 97 in his senior and only year. He focused on football after college, traveling to Honolulu in the fall of 1941 to play for the Honolulu Bears. However, the attack on Pearl Harbor abruptly ended his football career before he was drafted to the war. Jackie remained in the U.S. for the duration of the war, where he still faced segregation and racism. In a biography on Jackie Robinson, author Arnold Rampersad reminisces over an altercation with Jackie Robinson and a bus driver who worked for the Army. Even though the Army had commissioned an unsegregated transportation unit, the driver insisted on Jackie moving to the back of the bus. Jackie refused many times, yelling, "You'd better sit down and drive the bus wherever you're going." Robinson's altercation eventually led to Jackie having to appear before a court-martial. The panel was composed of 9 white men, but all charges were dropped per their ruling. After the fiasco had come to an end, Robinson took a job as the athletic director at Samuel Huston College. Jackie managed to get the attention of the Kansas City Monarchs, who offered Jackie a contract of $400 a month, marking the beginning of Jackie's professional career in baseball. Jackie thrived in the Negro Leagues, hitting .387 and hitting 5 home runs with 13 stolen bases, giving him an All-Star game nod. Jackie disliked the league's disorganized style of play, with gambling being a serious problem in the league. He tried out for the Boston Red Sox, but was rated with racial slurs. Humiliated, Robinson struggled and didn't make the team. Branch Rickey, the general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, was serious about winning and didn't care about race at all. He saw Robinson's potential and offered him an interview. For 3 hours, Rickey exchanged conversation with Jackie to see if he would be tough enough to withstand all of the abuse that would follow if he put in the majors. There was a famous exchange of dialogue between the two, which I will now show you a copyrighted clip of.
You want a player who doesn't have the guts to fight back?
No. No. I want a player who's got the guts not to fight back. People aren't gonna like this. They're gonna do anything to get you to react. Echo a curse with a curse, and they'll hear only yours. Follow a blow with a blow, and they'll say the Negro lost his temper, that the Negro does not belong. Your enemy will be out in force, and you cannot meet him on his own low ground. We win with hitting, running, fielding, only that. We win if the world is convinced of two things: that you are a fine gentleman and a great baseball player.
Rickey was impressed with Jackie, and they agreed upon a $600 a month contract, or around $10,000 a month in today's money. Jackie spent a year in the minor leagues before getting called up in 1947. His integration met mixed reviews. The majority of the Dodger team didn't have a problem with Jackie, but a few players decided to protest Ricky's decision. However, the manager quickly threatened to trade them if they did not get off. Jackie thrived in his first year, having a batting average of just below 300, while leading the league in stolen bases with 29, earning him Rookie of the Year. The Dodgers won the National League pennant and went on to face the Yankees in the World Series before losing in 7 games. Jackie was already making noise within the world of sports, as every time the Dodgers were in town, stadiums were sold out with numerous black fans eager to see Robinson play. Jackie's success after integration prompted players such as Larry Doby and Satchel Paige to be integrated into the league. However, Jackie still had a ways away to gain respect on and off the field. Jackie thrived in his first few years in the MLB, becoming an All-Star twice and winning his only career MVP in 1949. But his success on the field drew attention off the field, so much so that allegations and links to communism were being thrown around at Jackie and Ricky. They were victims of McCarthyism, as they were being put on trial in the early 1950s for being supporters of communism. The motives being that Robinson's integration into the MLB was about politics rather than play. Ricky denied these baseless accusations, as did Jackie, who had initially refused to appear before the committee before realizing it might negatively affect his career if he declined. Both were found innocent, even though the grasp of conformity amid the Red Scare had begun to take over countrywide. Jackie had a successful career in baseball and retired in 1956 after the effects of diabetes had derailed the rest of his baseball career. But by then, Robinson's influence had paved the way for black athletes as more were being integrated into the sport. Jackie also pushed into the civil rights movement growing in the 1950s, as he staged a bus protest well before Rosa Parks, per an article by MLB. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a profound admirer of Jackie, who supported Robinson's outspoken strides for integrated education, voting rights, and fair housing. In 1957, Jackie was hired to serve as vice president for personnel at Chock-full of Nuts, a major coffee company. He used his elevated position to improve working conditions for all employees. According to an article by the Jackie Robinson Museum, Jackie was also an active member of the NAACP, while also serving as a speaker at civil rights rallies. Jackie Robinson was also a speaker at the iconic March on Washington, as well as participating in picket lines. He also co-founded the Freedom National Bank of Harlem, which was a black-owned and operated bank that helped financially unstable African American communities. Robinson's final major contribution to the civil rights movement was when he founded the Jackie Robinson Construction Company, which helped provide housing for people with low incomes. Unfortunately, Jackie Robinson tragically passed away on October 24th, 1972, after losing his battle to diabetes. Nationwide, there was mourning for a beloved American and civil rights icon who was lost far too soon. His legacy still lives on, as several people are still inspired by a man who fought for the good of everyone. Jackie Robinson has become a sports icon for integrating baseball, but his game and athletic prowess speak for themselves, as he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Jackie's movements have also inspired his own museum, while also being inducted into both the MLB's museum and the National Museum of African American History and Culture. When the players take the field this year on April 15th, just remember the patch on their shoulders and number on their backs are so much more than a guy who broke the color barrier.